What's up, guys? It's Tom here for Phil and Tom Plus, and we are doing a fucking podcast. Yeah! And I said fucking podcast because Mum just told me not to swear, so I had to swear. It's a part of the son-child code. When your parents tell you not to do something, you have to do it. So it's fucking fuck, shit, boo. Yeah, that's what you get, Mum. I am here with Janine. Take it away, Janine.
Now, he is supposed to be 23 years old.
And I've got my hat on sideways too.
And I think that just, see what I have to live with.
It's magnificent. Now, Dad is not here because we want to get the podcast done nice and early, because the truth is we haven't nailed down a good time to do the podcast. When you do stuff at night, it's not as good because you're already wrapped up the day, you've done your work, and you're like, I can sit down and chill. And then you get to the podcast, we're going to do a podcast, but I'm chilling. It's not good. So we're doing it now at the end.
This is Tom's explanation.
That's how I roll, Mum. I don't like it, you know.
Right.
It's annoying.
Okay.
But right now is good because we're wrapping up the day and we're chatting on the podcast and wrapping because the podcast is like a chat, Mum.
That's right.
What it is.
Yes. Well, the other reason I wanted to get it done early
is because you didn't want me to whine.
I didn't want you to whine. That's a very good thing because you're chilling at the end of the day, and I go podcast, and you. And it's just like a record. It just goes on and on and on, and it doesn't stop. So, and the other reason, because I didn't want the whining, was because we have to be up early in the morning.
Yeah, I'll still be going to bed late probably. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, that is what's happening. Let's talk about that this week. It was maybe late last week. We bought into a very awesome course. It's going to teach us how to build a marketing funnel / sales funnel. They are two different things that we have learned this week. And it's all about empowering marketing, not scarcity, bullshit, hype marketing that everybody is seeing in this industry. We've all seen it, make a fucking $1 million in 3 fucking months. It's horseshit. It's fucking horseshit, and I don't like it, Mum.
Really?
I don't like it. So we are.
Why don't you just express your opinions just a bit more forthrightly?
We are learning how to do empowering marketing. So we're not scaring anybody. We're not hyping anybody. We're empowering people. And what I really like is that we're empowering them to the point where for 75% of our funnel is goodness, teaching them something, educating them. And by the time we get to the selling part, we don't have to hard sell them. We don't have to beat them over the head with these hard sales tactics, Mum. They just want it because we have taught them and educated them here. Empowering marketing. I really, really like it. And I don't like that hypey bullshit marketing. So we're not going to do it. Okay. How do you feel about that, Mum? I feel very positive about it.
There you go. You wouldn't want to disagree with Tom when he's on this tirade, would you?
See, here's the thing. The reason I'm so energetic compared to normal podcasts is because I've been doing some Yummy Cereal videos, which is my gaming channel, which requires a lot of energy and funnage. So here it is here,
and
people.
Funnage.
Funnage. F-A-N-A-G-E.
That is a word.
It's an official word, Mum. Urban Dictionary.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Yes. So while we've been doing this course, we've hit a few challenges or snags in the. Here we go.
Is it
snags in the road?
First of all, Mum, let me tell you this. I've done so many goddamn courses over the last 6 years on internet marketing. Right? And there comes a point where you just get fed up with goddamn courses. You get sick of them. It's like another course, another hour-long video that I have to sit through and tear my hair out. If I had hair.
Your patience is terrible.
It's very limited. It's limited at the moment. I have to get better at that. Anyway, it's even worse when you go through one. And by the way, these ones are quick and to the point, which is fantastic, the teacher. But it's super frustrating when you got homework to do after that. So you can be on a webinar and your brain is just mush because you have no idea of what he talked about. Well, you know what he talked about, but you just have no idea of how to structure the concept in your mind. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. But we push through. And fortunately, what's great about being a part of the team is you get some more of it, Dad gets some more of it, and then we come together and we piece it all together. And I think by tomorrow, Module 3, which is when everything starts coming together, we will be right. I think we will be right.
We will. So yes, we've met the challenges, and we're ready to take some more on.
Yes, so it's in America, so we have to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow to be on this Q&A. So the way it works is we went through a module of the training. Then yesterday we were on a training call. And this guy, what I love about this guy, he's not... There's some marketers out there, and it's absolutely fair. Some gurus out there that they give you education and stuff like that, and it's fantastic, thank you. But when you get on a webinar for a Q&A stuff, they've only got an hour. And that's completely fair for them. I'm not going to bag them about that, because they're busy, or they got into the business for the lifestyle, which is absolutely fair enough. Yes. However, then you come to this guy, and this guy just must be passionate about what he does, because he doesn't need to work, I'm assuming, unless he pissed all his money away. I don't think he would do that. He seems like a pretty smart guy, but he's made a lot of money. He made a shit ton of money, and yet he will spend 3 to 4 hours on a webinar. It was 6 hours the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
6 hours on a webinar, answering every single person's question. That is phenomenal help. I friggin' love that.
But in depth too. It's not a blasé, oh well, just do this. He says, he asks you, do you understand it? And
exactly, and he will go in. Yesterday when we were on the webinar, we were on the call, we came out on the mic, and this is after the webinar had already gone for about 2 hours. We come out on the call for our question, and we were speaking for at least 20 minutes, surely.
Oh, yeah. Well,
explaining it, going back and forth, and it's phenomenal service. It's fucking awesome. What's not awesome is me not getting it yet, but eventually it will enter my brain and I'll understand it.
But you know why we like it so much? It's because that's what we want to give people. That's what we're trying to relay to people. We're trying to educate people instead of sort of saying, the classic instructions from somebody that we've spoken to in the past said, get on a video marketing. Great advice.
What the fuck is that, though?
But there is no...
what the fuck is that?
But okay, that's fine.
Now,
great advice. But you weren't at the stage where you could say, well, what do you mean and what do I do?
Can I just say, the person we are talking about right now, he is an outsourcer. So he outsources all his websites and stuff like that. So I would not be surprised. As a matter of fact, I guarantee you that he outsources his video. He might be able to switch on the camera and point it, but anything else, putting it online, compressing it, all that crap, he does not do.
Yeah.
So he didn't even know. He doesn't even know what goes into putting up a video. So when you say to a new person, oh, just do a video, holy shit, that's a fucking rabbit hole.
That's what I mean. That's why we like this guy, and that's what we're trying to build, is that we're going to be doing the same thing where we give back to people and teach them.
Well, what he's talking about, exactly. Well, what he's talking about, this new guy that we're listening to, who's fucking awesome, is he's talking about, and what I love is he uses the analogy, I'm going to give you the fish, which is the marketing funnel that's ready to go at the end, but I'm also going to teach you how to fish, which means we can take the skills that we learn in terms of creating a funnel, a marketing funnel, and apply it to anything else. I fucking love that. That's fantastic, because we're doing it for our business opportunity, but then we're going to do it for our own products. Thank you very much. You're a legend.
Which means we can also teach people.
Exactly, we can teach it. But what I'm excited about and what I look forward to and my vision is teaching people not much variety. Now that might sound whatever, but I like the idea of having it really tight, really congruent, so you don't confuse people. And you say, look, you need a marketing funnel. Here's how you go about it. Here's what you got to do. And I would imagine that most of our time, because we've got our traffic sorted, because we're doing some consultancy with Facebook, because we've got that sorted, that's on autopilot. We don't need to worry about that. Our marketing funnel, we continually tweak. We spend maybe an hour or something, a couple of hours a week tweaking that, getting new results, right? And then the rest of our time would be creating presentations, creating products, and being in meetings or online meetings or coaching sessions or consultations or whatever, helping people hands-on. That would be our business, I would imagine.
Well, that's what we would like it to be.
Exactly. And there'd be a lot less figuring out stuff like, oh, I had to put up a capture page and it was connected to that and all that bullshit that just fucking...
Yeah, but you know what? People still need to learn that. And see, that's the
thing. Yeah, but we would already know how to do that. So we would just say, bang, 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 do it. But what I like is we can be on the call with them and say, you don't click that, you click that. Bam.
Yeah, that's the difference. We want to be hands-on.
Exactly. God, that'd be so fucking handy for people. How has nobody done that yet? Do you know, I was on a call with somebody when we went to a seminar, and he calls us up and we got him into a program and he says, oh, I don't know how to do this. And it was the simplest thing. or he didn't know how to change his browser because there was something wrong with the browser he was using, so he needed to download a new one. That was the advice he got from the support people he was asking. Didn't know how to do it. So he got on Skype and he asked me, and we shared screens, and I said, you do this, and I was there with him saying, just click that. Then I scroll down and hit download, and he did it. You could not believe it's something as could you download a browser right now, a new one?
Yeah.
Fucking easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Simplest thing in the world.
Yeah.
He had no idea how to do it.
Yeah.
On Skype, bang, showed him how to do it. He was stoked. You would not believe the reaction. Oh, dude, you're fucking awesome. I love you. I had no idea what I was doing. Thank you so much.
People only want help.
Something as simple as downloading a browser. Could you imagine the reaction and the appreciation people would have, the gratitude people would have, and just the trust people would have with us if we got on Skype and showed them how to put up a capture page, which we can already do because we have ClickFunnels. We just say, hey, get this, okay, now you click here, bang, you're done. People would fucking
lead
love that.
pages. You can still have
Like
lead
ClickFunnels,
pages.
lead pages, whatever. They would
Optimised Press. There's
fucking
plenty of them
love
out
it.
there.
I know you mentioned Optimised Press because Todd was talking about it today. I heard it from my room, which made me cry.
That's only your
Optimised Press, Mum.
That's only nightmares from past experience.
It's so old and clunky, and you got to use WordPress and fucking plugins, and you got to get a fucking key. It's fucking
Do you think it might have changed just a fraction?
Possibly. I bloody hope so, because if we have to
I
use
would
that,
think so.
that's going to be a itch.
No, it won't be. But and it has changed, and that's not the problem. But yes, so we're all looking forward to the coming weeks. So this is week 1. Actually, it's day 4. We got 8 weeks. So I don't know. This time next week, our eyes might be falling out of our head. But
Can I get some water?
water.
Yeah, it's really hot in here.
Can you get some water?
Yeah, I should get some water. Cool myself down. Cool
Is
the
it-
room.
So
I did that because I'm hot. It's making the room hot. You see what I did there, Mum? See what I did there? It's a bit of humour, bit of comedy, bit of lols.
went over the top of my head though, so
I know.
it's not
The point
funny.
is, I was saying because I'm really hot,
yeah, I
as
got
in
that
attractive.
now.
The room is really hot.
I've really got that now.
that's
You
what I
get
was
to
saying.
see.
But really, in reality, the heater is on what 700
no,
Celsius. That's Celsius, Mum.
20.
It's like we're on the sun.
house is on 20.
Goodness me.
20. So yes. So and the other exciting thing for Tom this week is he might learn to turn his new camera on.
Holy crap! I'm so excited about this. So we apparently, Mum found some courses that you can do, classes. They're like 4-hour courses to do, how to edit a video, how to use a camera. And anyway, we use our iPhone to film videos. So we got a new camera, a DSLR camera.
He's so excited about this
It's
camera.
so good because I know all the YouTubers, they all use these cameras. James Wedmore, one of the guys we've learned video off, he uses the exact same camera. This is some serious shit. Now, James Wedmore, what do you say? Look, you can get these cameras because they're fantastic and they're really sexy and they're professional quality, but there's a fucking learning curve. I go in there, I try to use that thing. It's like you got to be a rocket scientist to use that fucking thing. To even turn it on, it's like where's the fucking
Have
on
you
button?
actually turned it on?
I've put the battery in, I've put the SD card in, I've turned it on. I don't know. If I went in there now, would I know how to film something? No. I can't focus it. No idea what I'm doing. But this class, Sunday, 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock, it's a maximum of 6 students in there.
Hands on, Tom. That's what
It's
you
going to
love.
be hands-on. They're going to be telling me how to adjust the exposure, how to focus the camera, how to shoot night vision, which is great for me, for Yummy Cereal, because I'm going to do some horror games and just, and people are going to love that. But what's great is they're going to teach me how to adjust the exposure. So when we go into our little studio there, or anywhere else, and the sun is blinding, or even outside, I'm going to be able to hit a button or hit a setting on that camera and adjust the exposure, the light exposure, so that it actually looks fucking crisp and sexy and it's focused on our face, and I can't wait for that because that fucking lighting problem drives me nuts, Mum. I just shot a video in there for Yummy Cereal and I just said, yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to do it. I'm not even going to look at the lighting because I know it's going to piss me off and I'm not going to get anything done.
So you're excited about
I
that?
can't wait for that class. You know what's interesting, Mum? You know what I've learnt over the last 4 to 5 years?
What's that?
I've learned, and this is coming from a person who hates school. I don't like school. I think it's stupid. It sucked. It just, man, I'm giving you the truth, people. I'm giving you the goddamn truth. School sucked, and here's why. You learn about all this shit that, first of all, you don't need to learn about. And then they'll give you the excuse, oh, you do need to learn about it. Why? Why do I need to learn algebra, Mum? Fucking why?
I didn't say you had to. But it is just an experience. Maybe some people are interested in algebra.
Bullshit. This is how school should be. I'm going to revolutionise the whole system
we're
right fucking now.
revolutionise the education
Right
system.
fucking now,
Oh
Mum.
my goodness.
You should learn reading,
Lock
writing,
up your children.
reading, writing, and basic maths. That's fucking it. And from that point, the teacher should be saying, what do you want to learn? And the kid should be able to choose, what do you want to learn? I want to learn how to be a filmmaker. I want to learn how to be football. If you want to be an athlete, get the fuck out there and start kicking the footy. That's what they should be doing. Now, here's what I've learned about learning.
Schools aren't big enough.
I don't
We
care.
don't have enough money.
Well, I haven't really thought about this. This is just a bit of a rant, Mum. But
Really?
Yeah, bit of bullshit. Bit of good
don't-
old-fashioned bullshitting, Mum.
We don't need any
But
logic
however,
here.
you know what I learned? The biggest thing I learned in school?
What?
I developed the habit of hating to learn. Which is a ridiculous thing, because we were learning about stuff that I didn't care. For 2 weeks, Mum. For 2 fucking weeks, we were learning about penguins. What the fuck is that? Why would I waste
Can
2
we
months,
remember we're not on
2
Yummy
weeks,
cereal anymore?
Mum, people want realism.
Yeah, but you really, because you've done a Yummy cereal video, you are like a bit over the top.
Okay, people, I want you to comment below and tell me if you want me to just kick back a little bit, or do you want the real fucking deal? I mean, this is the truth, Mum. This is what people,
I'm just saying.
This is what you don't get in this
very-
industry.
You're very energized.
I am.
You're always
I'm
out
feeling it, Mum. I'm
after
feeling
the
it,
Yummy
Mum.
cereal
Now,
video.
This is what was I saying? Oh yeah, I learned to hate learning because we learn about fucking penguins and fucking algebra, which means shit, and you don't need to learn that shit. But then you come into the fucking Yummy cereal shit and you start learning. I'm learning about wealth. When you learn something and you read a book and you pick up one point, like from Robert Kiyosaki, you're like, holy shit, that is the greatest fucking thing ever. And you get excited. And it's happened to Dad. I've seen Dad comes out, he's learned something and he gets excited. He says, I can't work, I'm too excited. I'm the same way. I can't work anymore. I'm too excited because what I just learned, I have to imagine it now. It's so awesome. And then with this camera shit, I want to learn how to do that. I really want to learn. So when I learn that shit, I'm going to be so fucking excited. It's going to be fucking mental. I can't wait. Now, if I was going into a class to learn about fucking algebra or penguins, I'd want to shoot myself in the head.
Well, can you be this excited tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock when we're going to be learning about marketing?
Well, here's the thing, Mum. You can't be too nuts when you're talking to somebody live. Because you have to feel them out first. You have to feel them out first. You have to feel them out.
See, the thing about a podcast is if people don't like you, they can just go off.
Exactly. They're just going to piss off. It's a great
That's
qualifier.
right. That's a very good qualifier. On that note, if you would like to hear more of Tom's rants, which
Okay, another rant. You want another rant?
I don't know, we don't need
I
another rant.
want to marry Jessica Chastain, Mum. She's so hot.
We don't really
She's
need
so
this.
freaking hot.
We don't really need this.
I just want
But
all
if
the
you would
Jessica
like-
Chastain fans out there to put on below and tell me how hot she is, because holy cow, Mum.
Right,
That woman
okay.
cannot be ugly. She could try. She could fucking try, Mum, but it's impossible.
Right, okay. As I was saying, if you would like to hear more of Tom and his rants, which they have occasional occurrences on these podcasts,
A lot of energy.
please make sure you subscribe to our channel, and if you would like to comment, especially on the amount of times that Tom has dropped that magic word today, please leave a comment beneath the
Mum,
podcast.
if I don't use those magic words, it's faking it. It's, you know what it is? Now I'm being serious. I'm being serious. I learnt this from a guy who just hit over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and he was talking about how you can't censor yourself. Now, we're in the business world, so probably there's a time and a place, but this is a chat. It's a podcast, so this is the time and a place to just let it go.
Well,
let
that's
it
fine.
fly.
Now, we normally close, or during the course of our podcast, we normally come up with some sort of recommendation. It might be a book, a
Which
saying.
I don't know why we do that, because
But
it's an end of the week chat type thing.
Yes, but do you have any recommendations for anyone? Maybe it's to have a good weekend.
YouTube.com/Mr. Yummy Cereal. Great thing. I think
It's not Mr. Yummy Cereal, is it?
Well, that's the URL. Joe set it up, Mum. He spelled the email that when he set it up. I said to him, let's set this thing up, like the account, when we started it back in 2013. I said, let's set this thing up. And he said, oh, I'll do it. I said, okay, don't spell it wrong. I said, don't spell it wrong. He said, I won't spell it wrong. And I said, then we're at Jacobs, we're doing a recording, and I said, oh, should we set that up? Set the account up now? And he goes, I already did it. I said, oh, let's have a look. Spelled it wrong. He spelled it S-E-R-A-L. It's S-E-R-E-A-L. Cereal, not cereal. He spelt the email
So
wrong.
when you say yummy cereal, people are going to type in yummy cereal.
No,
and they're
Yummy
not gonna-
Cereal. Yummy Cereal is right. So our YouTube channel is Yummy Cereal, but the email, the Gmail that we use to set up the account is Yummy Cereal, because Joe spelled it wrong.
Oh,
I told him not to spell it wrong.
Well, why don't you just get another Gmail
Because then
account?
you got to set shit up. It's a whole fucking thing, Mum. It's a whole
Oh,
thing.
like, yes, okay. Well, there you go. Tom's cross-promoted. He's
Actually,
little
for all the
endeavour.
people there, don't go to that because it's probably not well, actually, our main audience is 18 to 34. Can you believe that? 18 to
Really?
34.
Yeah.
And then our second biggest is 13 to 18. Yeah.
Well,
13
if
to
you'd like actually to see Tom in the raw natural form, yeah, go and have a little bit of a gander. Make sure if you leave a comment just to say we are from Phil and Tom Plus. But
No,
otherwise,
don't go to Yummy Cereal. You won't. It's not business. It's video games and shit like that. And movie reactions. Maybe they should go there, Mum.
maybe
That's
they
quality
should. Oh,
shit.
well, could you make up your mind?
Look, I was just joking around, but anyway.
Okay, everybody. With that, we're going to close off for the week. Make sure you check out our website and don't forget our Facebook page. Just go there and give us a great big like. And don't forget, on Sundays we have our weekly affirmation video coming out. So have a good weekend.
And check out Jessica Chastain. She's hot.
Oh my goodness! You know what? He's
Have you
up
seen
for
Jessica
sale.
Chastain?
He's up for sale.
Have you seen Jessica
You could put a
Chastain?
bid.
Mum,
You know, I'll
have you
take
seen-
nothing.
Have you seen her?
No, is she the
I'm
one
going to show you.
I said
Before
oh?
this podcast is over, I'm going to show you.
Is she the one I said
I am going to
oh?
show you this woman.
Oh, okay. And I'm supposed to be excited about this.
Oh, Mum, you've never seen a woman like this. It's
Oh,
crazy. Like, you
really?
see good-looking women all the time, but then there's like one, and you're like, holy shit, this is nuts.
Right.
I just want to see your reaction. This is.
Okay. And what happens if? Oh, I have no idea, Tom. Have I? Would I know? Am I going to know her face?
I don't know. Probably not. She's Academy Award nominee, Mum.
Oh, right.
2 times.
Okay.
How do I-
Right. Like you're talking movies here. Like
Isn't that not the hottest woman you've ever seen?
Right. Okay. Gee,
Yeah.
she's got a lot of looks, hasn't she? I'm trying to work out which one's her.
She's
Really.
got a lot of looks. Every single one's the same. Red hair and a smile.
She's very sexy there.
What, that one?
Yeah. I reckon that's the sixth one. Yes, okay, she'd probably get an 8.
An 8? Are you
An
fucking
8.
kidding me?
No.
Who's a 10?
Oh, I have to think about that, but you don't like see my... Can you believe that he does not think Julia Roberts is good looking?
You are kidding. Julia Roberts. You're
See?
telling me she's worse looking than Julia
No,
Roberts?
no. Julia Roberts is... No, she's on a... Yeah, she'd be, a par. I'm just trying to...
On par? Julia
Right,
Roberts,
maybe
I
not.
just don't...
This is
I don't know what it
ridiculous.
is. It's her personality, the laugh. I just don't get it. She
You
just
don't
does
like
not
the
do it for me.
movie she's in, so it prejudices you
It's not
against
a
her.
what about her? I haven't watched the movie she was in Interstellar. That was a good movie. But that's the only one. All the other ones she does are like indie movies. Who wants to see a fucking indie movie? I don't know. There's no explosions or guns or
What's
something.
an indie movie?
A movie that's made with no money and it's all artsy fartsy and oh my god, it was made with no money. So we're superior. Fuck you. I like a blockbuster with guns and explosions. The ones that have no meaning. That's the sort of movie I want to watch. Except Interstellar, that had meaning.
Oh, right.
But
okay.
anyway.
Okay, so back to this. I was saying goodbye to everybody and have a good weekend. Is there anything else you want to add? Do we have to go to number 2? Do we have to vet somebody
Well,
else?
number 2, I can't get number 2. I got a load of them. Now, I do want to say one thing.
What's that?
Let's say we were a year down the track and we had thousands, tens of thousands of people on our list
Yes.
who tuned into the podcast.
Yes.
Do you think they would be entertained by this?
They would be.
Why?
Because we're just being you and me.
Because we're being
We're very-
ourselves. We're not bullshitting.
We're
not
very
bullshitting.
non-funny
We're just
people,
putting
actually.
it out there being ourselves. There's
We're just
nothing else.
very
And now,
non-funny.
Mum, if there is nothing else that we can learn from YouTube and the YouTube generation from whenever 2005 to now, YouTube, everything is geared. YouTube's taken over TV, Mum. Everything is.
Yes, I've noticed that.
Everything is geared towards people being themselves and being genuine.
Mm.
That's what it's all about.
But how genuine is genuine? Oh, that's an argument for another time.
It probably is.
It
Probably
is. So I will try again. Maybe I should get Tom to sign off this time, and he might push the stop record button. There you go, Tom. You can close.
Okay, well, guys, if you enjoyed the podcast, make sure you share it, because I'm pretty sure there's nobody else in the industry doing anything like this, which is fucking awesome. They're probably doing podcasts, but they're not doing it with this much fucking style. But anyway, thanks for watching, listening, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, put a comment down below. Make sure you share it, like it on Facebook and all that good stuff. And we look forward to hearing from you on the next podcast. Thanks for listening. See you later.
Bye. Have a good weekend.